Hello Taurus, Donna here, and welcome to your May 2020 Tarotscope. Right off the bat, I see a lot of yellow, and I feel like this is really pushing that solar plexus self-confidence energy. So this is what's the overall, this is the energy that's available to you for the month of May. A lot of solar plexus self-confidence energy. But to get there, we have to start with the Three of Wands. Now, this isn't indicative of chronological events as much as this is just kind of the starting point of what leads into the rest of this energy. So it's with it, but it's sort of separate. And that's the Three of Swords. And there's something that's happening. This feels old. This doesn't feel like this is a new or current energy. For the bulk of you, this applies to old past events, but you've been cut and you've been cut deep. And the month of May is going to give you an opportunity to, it's actually it's going to force you to look at these old wounds. There was something that has happened to you that cut deep. It was a deep wound. It caused a lot of anger and bitterness. And you've struggled with it, and you have done work before to kind of leave it behind, but it's still part of who you are. It has left a scar that you can never unsee. And the month of May is going to give a moment or moments that old wound is going to be, you're going to be reminded of that old wound. You're going to be reminded of how deep that cut was and how angry that it makes you when you reflect on that. But out of it, this month, in the month of May, out of it, there's going to be a shift in that energy. So the next card we have that kind of takes you from this energy source, that takes you to another direction. We have the Six of Coins, and the Six of Coins or Six of Pentacles is about give and take. So if you notice in this card, this particular person is giving to people around that have their hands outstretched. But if you notice, there are other additional coins that, for the most part, because of where they sit in this card, are indicating that these additional coins belong to them. So this one person. So the idea behind this image is that the person in the center there has managed to create an abundance from something, whatever it may be. The card doesn't say. That's up to you to define what that is. But this person has managed to create abundance for themselves, and because of that, people come to them to help balance, to help, because you see the scales there, to help create an equalization as a result for other people who don't have. As you can tell, they're beneath, their hands are below, coming up. So there are people who are in a position that are not of the same quality as this person has managed to make themselves. So there's a sense of being able to create an equalization out of whatever this was. There's going to be energy in the month of May that's going to allow you to create an equalization out of it. And from this process of recognizing the give and take that is as a result of not just past events that cut deep, but where you have brought yourself since that moment, you're going to be able to see how you can give back in some way. You're going to be able to see what you gained and how you can give as a result of it. You can give back as a result of that. And because of that, there's going to be quite a bit of boosting of your self-confidence, a recognition of your personal strength and how strong your foundation is and your roots are. When you go back to the concept of this being an earth card, your connection to how grounded you are, how sturdy your roots are, and how that has grown up and it feeds you and has brought you to this place where you're this person in this position that has built something as a result of everything that you have worked from. And just the rest of this energy is going to continue to validate this. How these cards are connected. These cards are going to continue to validate that. And we have the Queen of Wands. And as you can see, this entire card's just different shades of yellow for the most part. So again, really kind of supporting and pushing energy towards that solar plexus, that self-confidence. And the Queen of Rods is about emotional strength and how it is rooted in action. The rods being action, also spirituality. So the emotional strength that you have, you know, and the queen is, of course, is towards the end of the suit of rods. So you've gone through all of these experiences, and how you've come up to the level of being one of the monarch in this particular card, if you look at it from that perspective. So there's just the basis of getting to the part of royalty from these things that have happened. You're able to take, as the queen, take the emotional, intuitive aspect that you have gained from this, and now you can do something with it. The rods being action. Now you can do something with it. First to serve yourself, and from that, how you can serve others. And then we wrap it all up with this El Sol, sun. And it is deserving, reward, and purpose. Again, you no matter what this was, what that experience was, you have built on it, and you deserve the rewards of all the hard work you have made since then. And from it has given you purpose. First, that purpose was you, whether it was to survive something, whether it was to heal and mend something, whether it was to build something, or whether it was all of those and so much more. It doesn't matter. You have worked so hard with such set determination, and now you've gotten to a point where the purpose has shifted. You've been rewarded for your hard work, and now the point and purpose has shifted from serving yourself to how you can serve others. And this is all sort of going to be revealed, and you're going to gain clarity as you move through the month of May, what this means to you, how it can be applied. And just recognize the hard work that you have put in, and what you can do with it. Because as you have served yourself in the process of healing from this and moving from this, now you can continue to serve yourself and then serve others with your knowledge that you have gained from serving yourself and helping other people in the process. All right, Taurus, that's all I have for you for the month of May. I hope May keeps you well and in good spirits, and hopefully I will see you in the next month.